Here we have the whiteboard component that is just rendering this one H1 element. So let's make this a little more interesting and use our styling. Right? We're going to be using Bootstrap for our styling. So we'll need to install Bootstrap. So we'll need to install it using npm. So we'll do npm install Bootstrap. We're going to save that to the package.json as a dependency so that when we deploy this in a remote environment, it'll know to install it as a dependency and it can be linked. There we go. So we installed it. We can now go back to our application, and in our index.js, we can load that library so it's available all throughout. We say import Notice that node modules here is where all our packages are going to be installed. We'll see that we have the Bootstrap library, which we just installed. It's inside here, Bootstrap. So what we're going to do is that we're going to copy this distribution folder and make it available in our directory inside of our source. So here we'll create here a directory. Inside here we'll create maybe a CSS. Create here another directory, Bootstrap. And in here we're going to paste that distribution folder. There it is. So now we can refer to it from our index.js. So we're going to say import CSS bootstrap dist CSS bootstrap CSS. There it is. We'll take the minimized version, so it takes a little less time to download from our server. All right. Once we've done that, let's just take a look at. Notice that the styling already changed. We can start referring to some of the CSS classes inside of Bootstrap. For instance, now we can inside our app, we can perhaps surround our entire application with a Bootstrap container using class name. Notice that we're not using class, but class name, since class is a reserved word in React. So let's see, we'll use one of the containers declared by Bootstrap. We'll use fluid. That's what this is going to do, is just going to add some white spaces around, right, so that our content is not flush with the left-hand side or right-hand side. There's another container which is also available, just plain old container, which basically centers the content in a fixed size width, right, putting some margins on the left and margins on the right, which is fine. Which it makes it responsive, but I don't necessarily like this so much margin, so I'm just going to use just fluid. There we go. All right, so we're ready to start using Bootstrap as our library styling that allows us to make it really easy to make it responsive.